Hello, greetings. Yeah, so I'll just be fast about this. Whatever reason the Shias may give for Surah Azab versus that he practiced the pagan religion, he was very towards them or something for whatever reason, great reason in his wisdom. And then he was showing that these polytheists who are practicing, he wanted to establish this in the hearts and minds of the then and thereafter followers of his, the Muslims, the Mu'minins, that now that since they have embraced Islam, now don't judge them because this Prophet also practiced that, and so with his example, so before what you were, you don't have to, now it's out of humanity. He has practiced a pagan custom practice. So he established this in our hearts and minds now, because it's going to be detestable. It's going to be disgusting polytheism, right? But forgive those Muslims who were before idol worshippers, because as we are told that Imam Ali wasn't, Abu Talib wasn't. However, these who, some of the Sahaba, some of the Christians, like Salman Farsi, maybe he was a Christian, and a Jew coming and a polytheist coming. So we're not talking about them being hypocrites, but there was some hypocrites, some idolaters who remained hypocrites to Islam and against Prophet Muhammad, but undercover. Hypocrisy is undercover. Okay, so the Shias may give you this reason, the way I'm giving it to you, and whatever greater reason they may give. Then we come to the question of then in Surah Al-Kahf, like why then did God say that provide a shred of knowledge. Forget the previous in this verse, what it says, right? So I'm going to Surah Al-Kahf. Forget the previous verse. Before I forget, let me just Al-Kahf, because I can only do one thing at a time. I'm really bad at even explaining myself at times. Really, really bad. So, so please bear with me. Thank you so much for bearing with me here. The verse, I'm going to the verse, like a scripture, a book, or a revealed book. Okay, and but not, okay, forget even that. But a shred of knowledge. So let's say shred of knowledge. Sorry, I keep, in my last video, I uploaded the Hypocrisy of Muhammad, part 2. I said, actually I read the Surah Tawbah verse 33 out also, like they would detest it. And I was saying Surah Kahf, sometimes Surah Azab. But all in all, the gist of, I hope you get the gist. Because I'm after the truth, I'll be making mistakes and correcting myself. And in this condition, and really confused and shocked. You know how deep the shock is? As deep as Karbala's Imam Hussain sacrifices, and thereafter. So, like there was a time, for example, I saw coconut trees and wondered why in Karbala they didn't have coconut trees for the children to have, just get the coconut from the tree, the water of the coconut, right? Surah 46, verse 4. So the Shias may give you my mind may give me great backing, defending Prophet Muhammad in Surah Azab, why he took the pagan Arab custom and practiced it, because he was such a mercy and he wanted to establish to the Muslims that no, there are some idolaters who will be embracing Islam, but they will not be hypocrites, because on the other side in Shia Islam, it was revealed to us through the Sunni sources also that these were hypocrites, some idolaters, and did not in any way embrace Prophet Muhammad's Islam, but they only said with their mouths what their hearts did not agree to, and they were trying to harm Islam and all this. So not for them, but for those idolaters who truly embraced Islam. Things like that, reasons like that we would be giving ourselves to defend this Prophet. But then here we come to Surah 46, verse 4. This is Surah Ahqaf now. Or do they have a share in the creation of the heavens? Bring me a scripture revealed before this Quran. Actually, Quran is in quotation marks. Revealed in is in quotation marks, the word. Excuse me. And then in the same verse, or a shred of knowledge. Dr. Mustafa Khattab, the clear Quran. This is how my videos are. And Sahih International. Oh, so I have not even gone through the Arabic. Trace of knowledge. So bring me a scripture before this, or a trace of knowledge. So these poor translators could, like they had to put revealed, because revelationary, right? Or before this, or a remaining, in brackets, remaining, trace of knowledge. What about this? If you should be truthful. Now the challenge is, if you are truthful, then bring trace. Let me see, you are now end of a book from before this, of a trace of knowledge. Yeah. Sahih International. Here also it says Arabic to English here in the Arabic, and here Sahih International. Sorry, I can't. So I'll forget what I have to be quite quick in this now. Just a little bit of this brief short video, I guess. So what if? So do you mean to? So what if some? What were the 360 gods doing in the Kaaba? Huh? Shred of knowledge. This is like contradictory. Yeah, they like this God, or let's Bedouins, nature, signs, omens. If you've read Paulo Coelho's book, The Alchemist, nature gives you signs like the weather forecast. Clouds are coming and then it's going to rain. They give you a weather forecast for a week or so. Nature signs and all. Or a storm will come, or a volcano will erupt. So they believe in these signs, and they believe that there's something, the controller of nature, or the power of nature. What if they give you that? But he says, no, I'm above all this. Then we have this Abrahamic, Hazrat Abraham's reasoning. Sunsets, no, I can't take the sun as my God. The stars are not in the day, like they're not shown in the day, the light. I can't take the stars as my God. Moon, no, moon goes through phases, and so I can't take that as my God. Yeah, you can, but the shred of those ancient religions and all are here. Silent shock. So let this sink into Shias who are following me and all, maybe. And so, was it our emotional blackmailing? What, like the fear? Yes. Yesterday again I was reminded of that fear of burning in hell. And you've missed so much of your namaz. And because I have not practiced Islam for a long time. So, I mean, if Imam Mahdi is going to come, like, will he forgive me? And I'm going to burn in hell and all this. I mean, the Shias also believe this, right? That if you miss your namaz, you delay it. Okay, it's you can say it, but better to say it on time, not to delay your namazes, your salats, obligatory prayers. And so yesterday I was reminded of the fire, like polytheism, how scared I was. Like I could not look eye to eye with the Indian movies also, like, you know, moment they show the god or I can't see eye to eye with a Hindu, couldn't, you know, couldn't, because the thing, disgust, the fear cast in us about polytheism is immense. If you read the Quran verses, it is enough. Forget all the Imam's narrations and all this against this polytheism. Unforgivable sin, burning in hell forever and ever. If you choose any other religion other than this, or even if you doubt now, you are in doubt, you are a truth seeker, you're wondering, you're searching. Only Imam Ali said to someone when in Najl Balagha I've read in the introduction that he took the hand, he took the hand of Kumail, but he said, you know, even if you are in doubt, it is okay, you will come to the truth of this. Even if you are in doubt. But Quran ayats, right? Where did I read? In Surah Fath? Even if you are in doubt, or in some other surah. So, okay, before anything else, I want to correct myself. In the previous video, part 2 of the Hypocrisy of Muhammad, I said that I was saying we're going to Surah Azab, but I was actually, before going to the Surah Azab adopted son case, I went into Surah Tawbah verse 33, which is that this religion will prevail over all other religions, and even if the polytheists detest it, something to this effect. So I was reading the ayat from Surah Tawbah verse 33, and I didn't realize I didn't say that. But then I had to go to Surah Azab verses and discuss that, why he didn't follow what was being revealed to him, or what has been revealed to him. Oh, as we are told in Surah Azab, adopting a son. Okay, and anything else I missed? Once even in my previous video, I correct myself for saying Surah Azab when I was actually meaning Surah Ahqaf verse about the parents, or some other verse. What was it? About the Israeli Jews attesting. That was in Surah Ahqaf. And sometimes I've said, about Surah Ahqaf and said Surah Azab, or meanings. So I've made this blunder. So sorry, I correct myself. and anything. So this is all I needed to do correct. There's a lot I have to in piecemeal. There's a lot. Like now, it's contemplation also, wondering. So doubts. He's even made doubts sinful. Like then we are told, because how Allama Rashid Turabi's majlis on yaqeen, that if you have this doubt and if you are not a believer in Allah, then you have all these diseases, like the soul, the one that is in doubt, you can't move forward nor backward nor left or right in this doubt. So in doubt, Imam Ali saying also, stop. In Scent of a Woman, the movie, he says in doubt something. But Imam Ali's saying is that in doubt, when in doubt, stop. So you have to stop. You can't proceed. You can't move. So that, and then reflect in yourselves the truth of seeking until you are sure that there is a God, and you have to be sure. So doubt is also a disease, very bad one, worse than physical disease. It's the disease of the soul, the mind, right? So that's why they say it is a great sin to doubt. Once you come to the belief, never forsake your belief in God, the all-powerful and all this. Okay, so this, and then I will come back later. I'm just very struck with lightning greatly. Okay, thank you very much.